It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust, North American Lighting, Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Illini FS, Savoy's Pizza, the Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram Waste Disposal, the Skating Rink, and our affiliate sponsors, the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust, North American Lighting, Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Illini FS, Savoy's Pizza, the Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram Waste Disposal, the Skating Rink, and our affiliate sponsors, the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Good evening, Paris Lady Tiger basketball fans, and welcome to Paris Lady Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Jeff Chambers alongside partner Lenny Irwin. We bring you the season opener for both in the North American Lighting Girls Thanksgiving Tournament. I know we're about 25 seconds away from the national anthem and then the introduction of the starting lineups to start off an exciting 2022-2023 basketball season.
Should be exciting, and the girls should be tough once again this year, and hopefully the boys will be much improved over last year. So
we'll step aside for our national anthem. We'll be right back with starting lineups and a tip-off. First of many times hearing that national anthem, Lenny, that never does get old.
No, it doesn't. And we're just blessed to live in this country where we can still do that.
Yep, a lot of excitement in the air as both teams set to begin their 2022 campaign. Turn it over to my partner, Lenny, for starting lineups for tonight's ball game.
Okay, for the Rantoul Lady Eagles, looks like number 1, Lakaya Williams. Looks like number 10, Tashea Jackson Roper. Let's see, who else did I not miss? 25 looks like Nicole Vermillion. Missed about half them girls that came out.
That's all right. We'll get to them.
We'll get them in a minute.
Move on to starting lineup for Lady Tigers. Trinity Tingley will start at the point guard. Caitlin Combs will get started at a second guard, along with Gracie Watson, sophomore, coming back for her second season of varsity action. Peyton Smith will draw the start tonight, and Deming Hawkins rounds out your starting 5. Missing as a key piece tonight is Kendra Young, as she's still healing up with a leg injury. Hope to have her back for Thursday night. Hopefully, Lenny, we don't need her tonight.
Well, let's hope not. And she said she's figured on being back Thursday. That's her plan. She went to rehab the other day, and she said they'd give her some kind of electrostimulus through that hamstring.
Yep, fits my schedule. We'll get her all healed up and ready for Thursday night and beyond. Like we mentioned, hopefully we won't need her tonight, but we're set for tip-off the 2022 season. Peyton Smith is set to jump center. Rantoul got the tip, but scrapped for it. And Caitlin Combs comes away with a nice pass underneath to Peyton Smith. She lays it up and in for 2. First basket of the season belongs to Peyton Smith. Lady Tigers lead it 2-0. Rantoul with the ball down, stolen away. Deming Hawkins with a steal. Gracie Watson with the ball across midcourt. Trinity Tingley sets things up. Back to Watson, right post. Back up top to Trinity. Rantoul playing a man-to-man lady offense, or defense, excuse me. There's the old standby pass down the corner to Deming. Bounce pass to Peyton Smith. Peyton's got her first 4 of the season. Tigers lead at 4-0. 7:15 left in the opening quarter. Tough man-to-man and a jump ball. It will remain with Rantoul. Unofficially a turnover, but Deming Hawkins stepping outside the arc playing defense, as we know she can. Prince now off to Emery. Back up top. 2-point shot from just inside the arc is good for Nicole Vermillion. First points for Rantoul. Back quickly, Lady Tigers. Caitlin Combs, a 3 from the corner is good. Caitlin Combs knocks down the first 3-pointer of the season for Lady Tigers. They enjoy a 7-2 lead, 6:45 left opening quarter. Rantoul with the basketball. Williams runs things to the top. Over to Polk. Down underneath to Emery. Emery fires up a wild shot. Crowd saved by Rantoul. A drive and a personal foul is going to be called against the Lady Tigers. Deming Hawkins is going to pick up that foul.
That'll be Deming's first, team's first.
The line shooting 2 is Tanaya Polk. Polk is a senior. First free throw's up, no good off the back iron. 6:24 left first quarter. Lady Tigers up 7-2. Second free throw on its way eventually. No good as well, but over the back is going to be called against Rantoul. That'll be her first team foul.
Be her first, team's first, so fouls are even.
Trinity Tingley walking the ball across the timeline, right side to Combs. Down the corner, same play. Now they kick it out. Extra passes. Lady Tigers are not shy about sharing the basketball, that's for sure. Combs from 8 feet, short. She was hit on the arm.
I was going to say she was fouled.
Caitlin won't never miss a shot that badly.
12 on the personal.
It's Tania Polk.
Be her first, team second.
So Caitlin heading to the free throw line. First free throws of the year for the Lady Tigers. First one is up, Rantoul's out. Teams combined 0 for 3 thus far from the free throwing line. Something you can work on all summer, Lenny.
Yeah.
You don't need to be in uniform or in the gym to do that. That one's off the back iron as well, but tipped by Hawkins, kept alive, pulled in by Peyton Smith. Gracie Watson with a 3, no good. Pulled down by Rantoul. Vermillion kicks it out, and they look to run. 2 on 4, no numbers, and another turnover for Rantoul.
That's their second turnover of the game.
Getting the rust knocked off here opening night. 5:45 left first quarter. Lady Tigers with a 5-point lead. Hawkins gets the ball into the paint. It's tipped and turned over by the Lady Tigers. Now Rantoul get the ball across the timeline as Combs harasses Polk. Left side, there's a shot right on the three-point line, no good. Gracie Watson pushing it up. Combs has got it outside the arc left side. Back to Watson, just about the same spot she just missed from. And Peyton Smith's going to be called over the back on that one.
That'll be Peyton's first, team second.
Rantoul's very undersized, but they do a great job of blocking out. Is that the second over the back call so far on the Lady Tigers? 5 minutes left, opening quarter, 7-2 still the score. All those points coming in the first minute of the game. Pass is tipped out of bounds by Watson. Rantoul inbounds in front of Coach Tingley's bench. Gets the ball into Emery. Emery nowhere to go. Vermillion, shot fake, gets to the baseline. Ball's tipped away by Hawkins, and she's going to force a tie-up.
Should be Paris ball. That should be another turnover against Rantoul.
Demi's just relentless on the defensive end of the floor. Relentless everywhere, but especially on the defensive end. Now she's forced to guard at guard. And you think as a forward she couldn't do it, but trust me, she can.
Oh, yeah.
Tingley across the timeline, 4:40 left first quarter. Tigers looking to light the scoreboard up, make sure that thing still works. Watson, another wide open look. Same result. Boy, she's hit a lot of rim and nothing to show for it. Williams across the timeline. They get the ball into the block. Good move that time by Tasha. Nothing doing, though. And ball's nearly turned over. Corralled by the Tigers. Combs looks to dish. She turns it over. Nothing but a turnover fest right now for both teams. Vermillion with a shot from the elbow, and it's good. Nicole Vermillion with all 4 points for Rantoul, and it's 7-4, 4 minutes left first quarter. Nice look that time by Combs. Smith could not corral it, and it's going to be another turnover.
It is. That'll be 3 against Paris.
Coach Tingley's seen enough of this squad. He's going to try something else. Taylor Clark's going to check in along with Vivian Moore. Hawkins will take a breather along with Peyton Smith. 3:54 left, 7-4. Lady Tigers lead in opening game of the North American Lighting Thanksgiving tournament. We'll fill you in on the rest of the schedule for the remainder of the week as time moves along here. Polk with the basketball, stolen away by Tingley. She's hit across the arm, nothing called, and she turns it over. Sharpen that pencil, Lenny. There might be another turnover. Vivian Moore with it this time. She goes coast to coast, and her left-handed layup is good. Vivian Moore off the bench with a quick two-pointer. 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers lead at 9-4. Williams falls to the ground. Nothing. No foul on that. She just tripped over her own feet. Josie Roseman checks in now for the Lady Eagles. 3:15 left. Tingley walks the ball up the floor. Combs, right side to Moore. Moore fakes a pass right in the corner to Clark. Taylor Clark, step back three, no good off the back iron. Vivian Moore tracks it down. Back to Watson outside, back to Moore. Now Tingley, right wing. Back to Moore. Wide open look from the left wing. Vivian knocks it down. 3-point basket. Vivian Moore. 12-4 now your score. 2:40 left here in the first quarter. Nearly a turnover. Vivian's not going to give up.
No,
she's on the
not.
floor. Got to be a travel. Nothing called. And Rantoul finally gets it. There's an over and back. The only way that series was going to end was with a turnover, one way or the other.
You'd have thought so.
Ureli Ortiz checks in now for Rantoul. Senior seeing the floor for the first time. Gets the ball into Combs. Combs will run the point. Moore, right side. About the smallest lineup Lady Tigers can put out there right now. Tingley's got it right side to Moore. Watson, wide open look. This one looks good, but it's long. 2 minutes left. 12-4 your score. Lady Tigers struggling from the distance, and Taylor Clark's going to pick up that foul.
Reach-in foul there.
Yeah.
That'll be Taylor's first.
Don't like those 35 feet from the basket fouls. Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah, the girls are all anxious. They want the ball. And
They are. I'd be fouled out by now for sure.
Yeah.
Nearly a turnover. Williams gets it, nowhere to go. Back up top. And Emery gets rid of it. Back to Vermillion. Vermillion's got all the points for Rantoul. That shot is up and no good by Roseman. It's going to stay with Rantoul. Minute 44 left here in the first quarter. As Rantoul inbounds underneath their own basket. Finally do get the ball in to Jackson Roper. Shot, here's nothing. Rebound by Vermillion is no good. This time Lady Tigers are going to get it. 2 opportunities that time, or actually 3 opportunities that time for Rantoul. Unable to cash in. They're stuck at 4. Lady Tigers with 12, a minute and a half left first quarter. As Hawkins and Smith set the check back in for the Tigers. Next dead ball, Tingley. Left side to Watson. Back up top to Tingley. Back to Watson. Another wide open look for Watson. That one's no good. Moore flies in for rebound, but she went over the back to get it.
wow. I wasn't sure about that.
Neither was I, but our votes don't count as we've come to find out.
No, they don't.
Gracie and Trinity sit down. As Hawkins and Peyton Smith check back in.
Coach Tingley's kind of short on his bench tonight because 4 of the girls are still in street clothes. So
Roseman with the basketball up top, guarded by Hawkins. Left side to Emery. Hawkins went in for the steal and has bounced off her foot out of bounds. Will remain with Rantoul. 56 seconds left, first quarter. Finally getting in, Roper Jackson. Spin move, hits the rim a couple times and bounces out. Gets her on board, back up and off the glass and good. Good determination that time by Jackson Roper. She lays in for 2, and Combs is knocked to the ground, nothing called. Boy, extra pass that time to Vivian Moore in the corner. Her 3 rattles home. Vivian Moore with her 8th point of the basketball game off the bench. 25 seconds left, first quarter. Lady Tigers up 15-6. Vermillion now. Really stolen. Shot by Emery is no good. Rebound by Combs. 15 seconds, plenty of time for Lady Tigers. Good stop and start by Vivian. Her left-handed shot is no good off the back iron. Pulled out by Rantoul. Back to Combs. Combs has got it with 5 seconds. In the corner to Moore. Moore from the corner. No good. At the end of the first quarter, Lady Tigers lead at 15-6. We'll be right back with second quarter action. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
That shot is no good. Rantoul, and put back that time by Anaya Emery. Lady Tigers push it up. Combs bump, nothing called, and turnover for Lady Tigers.
Wow. I got us for 7 so far.
3:29 left in the first half, and there's going to be a 30-second timeout taken by the Lady Tigers. We'll step away for just a second. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. 3:29 left in the first half following a 30-second timeout by Coach Dave Tingley. Lady Tigers up by 9, 21-12. Rantoul with the basketball. Tanaya Polk runs things for the Lady Eagles. Nearly a 5-second count as Combs was harassing her. Bounce pass down to Ortiz. Nothing doing there. Good defense by Hawkins. Matt scramble for the ball, and Roseman drives it in for layup. Hawkins.
Oh, no. They called her for a foul
now,
on that.
That's not a foul. Maybe she got her on the way down, but up top she had it clean. That's going to be a second foul on Deming.
Be the 5th on the team.
So Josie Roseman, freshman, heading to the free throw line. No good. 3:06 left in the first half. Second free throw finally goes through. It's 21-13, 3 minutes left first half. Tingley, right wing. Left all alone. Her three is no good. Tracked down by Moore, unable to save it. Goes out of bounds to Rantoul. Good place to read a book, Lenny, or have church.
Yeah, no kidding.
Awful quiet in here.
It is quiet for a basketball game.
It's Nia Polk. They're going to be a foul away from basketball. It's going to be against Rantoul. Illegal screen that time on Anaya Emery.
That'll be her first. Should be the team's 7th.
Tingley walks the ball across the timeline. 2:40 left first half. Dumps it into Hawkins at the free throw line. She drives the lane, no good. Smallest dog in the fight.
Yeah.
Caitlin Combs comes away with it. Gets it to Hawkins. It's going to be a tie-up. Should go to Rantoul.
Yep, so that'll be turnover Paris.
Two and a half left in the first half. Pope gets the ball across the timeline, guarded by Combs. Williams splits the defenders and goes to the rim. She's going to be fouled and head to the free throw line for a pair.
It's going to be a blocking foul on number 1, I guess, Vivian Moore.
It's going to be Vivian's second. As Williams, first free throw is no good. Jackson Roper checks back in for Rantoul. Taking a seat will be Anaya Emery. Second free throw on the way, no good off the front iron. Tracked down by Combs. Clock runs at 2:15 left first half, 21-13. Lady Tigers lead it. All the way in the corner to Vivian Moore. Oh, down and out. Pulled down in the corner by Roper Jackson. And a steal by Taylor Clark. Tingley with 3-on-1 for Lady Tigers. Gets some more, unable to catch it. Turns it over, big collision. Official timeout on the floor. That was a big-time crash.
It was.
So Nicole Vermillion will check back in along with Anaya Emery. 1:49 left here in the first half. Gracie Watson looks to check back in. Next dead ball. Combs skips it underneath to Clark. Back out to Tingley. Her three is short. Gets it back. Same spot. This one's long. She had one more chance, and she'd
I
make
think
it.
she'd make it, yeah.
And turnover. Traveling call against Rantoul. Watson checks back in for Taylor Clark with a minute and a half left first half. Ball's inbounded to Combs, right back to Tingley. Same spot she just missed from. Vivian will shoot one for three. No good off the front. Watson pulls it down. Tingley back to Moore. Tingley set things up now, a minute 15. Combs. It's a move, kicks it out to Moore. Moore thought about it. Back to Tingley. Left side, Watson. Tingley, top of the key. Dumps it in to Hawkins. Hawkins with a move to the bucket, no good. That's a drive, though, that you like to see out of Hawkins.
Yep.
Taking aggressive to the hoop. Combs with the board. She was fouled.
Foul's going to be on number 30, Josie Roseman. That'll be her second.
We should be shooting 1-on-1 here, and we are, finally. As Caitlin will step to the line, shoot one and bonus. 1:01 left, first half. First free throw on its way. No good, back iron. Whoop.
Oh, she got the roll.
Shooter's roll. I'm not used to that. That's why I called it a miss. Combs knocks it down. Her fourth point of the night. Second one on its way. Yeah, it's a lot better. Nothing but net there. 23-13, 10-point lead for Lady Tigers. Under a minute left here, first half. Jackson Roper all the way. She did carry it. Another turnover for Rantoul. Teams for the second game tonight from Champaign Central and Charleston starting to filter into the gym. Got a long way to go in this one, though. 50 seconds left first half. Tingley, ball right side to Moore. Moore back to Tingley. Dumps it into Combs. She goes up strong to the hoop. No good. Gets her own board. Comes from out of bounds, comes back in and gets that one, keeps it alive for the Tigers. Half a minute left, first half. Moore, right side. Splits a pair of defenders. Left side to Combs, all alone. Her three's long. She's fouled. That's after the shot, so it'll be a one and bonus. Kai Williams a little late for the block out on that. Combs had come down, but Williams could not get stopped before initiating the contact, so Combs heading right back to the line, shoot 1-on-1 again. No good off the back iron, pulled down by Watson. Kicks it back out to Combs. 20 seconds left. Tingley's going to fire a three in, knock it down. Trinity Tingley's first point of the night. 15 seconds left here, first half. Full court pressure by the Lady Tigers, looking for another bucket before the intermission. Well, good defensive job by Deming, but it fell back right into the hands of Emery, and she knocked it down for the last 2 points of the first half. So we head to halftime here at the North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament. The Lady Tigers on top of the Rantoul Lady Eagles by a score of 26-15. We'll be right back with some stats and second half on Parasports Network.
Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Every day you see their lights coming and going. North American Lighting, an employer of choice, offers exciting careers and world-class benefits to its team members. In business since 1983, NAL is not only one of the leading employers in our local community, but they have grown to be the largest exterior automotive lighting supplier in North America. As a long-standing member of this community, NAL is rooting for the Paris Tigers this football season. Best of luck to the boys of fall. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Thanks again for joining us as we bring you the opening game of the North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament. This game features Paris Lady Tigers versus the Lady Eagles from Rantoul. Second game tonight will be Champaign Central against Charleston. Before I turn it over to my partner Lenny for some stats, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell next to it. Also, like any of the videos that you like. there that you watch. That really helps us out tremendously. But go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification. That way you know every time we go live. As everybody knows, the winter season is our busiest time of the year, and sometimes there's 6 games in a week on 6 different nights. So make sure you don't miss any action. Now I'll turn it over to my partner Lenny for first half stats.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. Boy, you can tell it's opening night because both teams have been a little sluggish, committed a lot of turnovers. Free throw shooting's not very good. Actually, shooting percentages altogether are not very good. So you can tell it's opening game of the season. But we'll start out with the Lady Eagles from Rantoul.
Now I'll turn it over to my partner Lenny for first half stats.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. Boy, you can tell it's opening night because both teams have been a little sluggish, committed a lot of turnovers. Free throw shooting's not very good. Actually, shooting percent.
All right, sorry about that. We're back.
Okay.
Go ahead and pick up where you weren't, Lenny. My bad.
Alrighty.
My bad.
Let's see. I was getting ready to do shooting stats for the Lady Rantoul Eagles. They are 1 out of 5 for 20% from the free throw line. They're 7 out of 19 from 2-point range for 37%, and they haven't made a three-pointer. They are led in scoring by Tashea Jackson-Roper. She has 6. It drops down to 4 for Anaya Emery, 4 for Nicole Vermillion, and 1 point for Josie Roseman. Like I said, pretty sluggish defensive-wise as well, as they committed 14 turnovers. The Lady Tigers have committed 11 turnovers, and we're not shooting much better either. We're only 2 out of 7 from the free throw line for 28%. We're 6 out of 17 for 35% from 2-point range, and we're 4 out of 17 from 3-point land for 24%. We're led in scoring by Vivian Moore. She has 8, but then it drops down to 5 for Caitlin Combs, 3 points for Trinity Tingley. Let's see. Well, I guess Peyton Smith has 4. Then it's 2 apiece for Taylor Clark, Deming Hawkins, and Gracie Watson. So that totals our 26 as we lead at halftime, 26-15. Hopefully the second half will be a lot better. Foul trouble, really not any issue. I think that they've got they got 3 girls with 2 each, as they committed 9 personal fouls in that first half, and we only committed 6. But we do have Deming Hawkins with 2 and Vivian Moore with 2. So hopefully everybody stays out of foul trouble. We'll get back to full strength on our roster-wise maybe by Thursday because, like I said, we had 4 girls that didn't even dress tonight, Jeff. So
yeah, and waiting us on Thursday will be the defending champions of the North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament. That's Terre Haute North Lady Patriots as they come to town. Granted, they've had some graduation loss, as have we. We kind of alluded to that in a paper over the weekend, but you lose at least 40 points a night on average between Madison Rigdon and Caton Littleton, who've moved on. You lose that and you got to replace that somehow. Well, we've got a nucleus coming back with a lot of experience, but not a lot of experience being the lead dog.
That's exactly right. That's where I wondered where the three-point shooting was going to come from this year because, like you said, we lost Rigdon and Littleton, but Gracie's been putting them up. She just had unfortunate luck this evening. Everything she's thrown up there is just rolled around and out. So.
Hawkins with her shot blocked. Starting lineup back in for Lady Tigers, and a turnover on their first possession as Jackson Roper goes strong to the hoop. Nothing there. Combs with the rebound. She's harassed in the backcourt. Still being harassed by Polk. Tingley sets it back in the corner to Watson. Watson back to Tingley. There's the play that works.
And
dump it to Hawkins,
yep.
And a layup for Peyton Smith. That's the 3rd time that's been ran tonight. 2nd time it's worked. Smith with 6. Lady Tigers with the biggest lead of the night. 28-15, 7 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. The ball's turned over as it's thrown off the hands of Williams. Tingley gathers. Now sets up the offense. Left side to Watson, down the corner to Combs. look to run the exact same play they just ran, just the opposite side of the court, and it's going to work again.
Oh,
Peyton just a little
missed
hard
the shot
between the backboard and the clear shot. Always use the backboard, right?
Yep, that's what they taught you.
Turnover by Rantoul. Lady Tigers get it back. Tingley inside the arc. Smith back up top. Combs wide open, look at three, no good. Right side, pulled down by Hawkins. Back top to Tingley. She drives her floaters off the glass and good. Trinity Tingley with an 8-foot layup. But kissed it off the glass perfectly, and Trinity's got 5 on the night. Lady Tigers have Rantoul doubled up 30-15. Good quick move that time by Emery to the baseline. Her shot is short, though. Pulled down by Smith. Out to Watson. Her baseball pass up ahead to Combs. Nice sharing of the basketball. Combs could have took it herself, dumped it off to Deming, and Deming with her 4th point of the night. This is a little bit more like what we're used to seeing out of Lady Tigers. Forced turnover, and there's another one. Hawkins, and it's turned back over. Peyton had it, threw it in the group of white shirts, but all the Tigers scattered. So no harm, no foul on that one. Just another turnover for the Lady Tigers. Tingley dumps it in to Smith. Smith, Watson, try this in. This one's no good. Yep, off the hands of Peyton Smith and out of bounds. Substitution in for Rantoul, Josie Roseman, along with Ortiz. I got a mortgage and a note on my truck, Lenny, that says that Gracie Watson won't ever go 0 for whatever she is tonight again.
I bet not either.
The last 3 years of her career, it just won't happen. Every shot she's putting up will look good.
It does. I mean, and some of them have been down in the end and rolled around, and just for whatever reason they don't fall. They just kick back out. But
yeah, shooter's got to shoot, though. She'll figure it out, no doubt in my mind.
maybe they're new rims. They haven't broke in yet this year.
That could be.
The nets are definitely new. You can tell that.
Emery stumbles into the corner, gets it back up top to Jackson Roper. Roper right side to Polk. Vermillion shots blocked by Smith. Hawkins gathers it, gets the ball to Tingley. She pushes it ahead. No numbers, but she's left all alone. Drives left-handed layup, no good. Pulled out of there by Roseman. She's trapped. Ooh, Timmy could have picked up her third there, but not. It's going to end up being a turnover for Rantoul. Taylor Clark, Vivian Moore comes in for the Lady Tigers.
Deming's going to sit down along with Peyton Smith. So
that's your rotation for now until we get Kendra back. Again, we hope to have her back Thursday. If not, definitely Saturday. Tingley walks it up, 4.5 left, third quarter. Combs with the ball, right side, up top to Tingley, back to Combs. Combs drives at her, 8-foot running shot is good. 34-15 is your score. This is getting out of hand. And another turnover. Frustration starting to set in now for Rantoul. Commit a silly foul here. Clark wide open. Her shot's no good off the back iron. Pulled down by Jackson Roper. She's got a head 2-on-1 for Rantoul. Step through. Good defense that time by Clark. Gracie Watson comes out with it. Looks up ahead.
Oh, threw it away.
Polk turnaround just in time to see that. Still haven't gone across the timeline. Bodies everywhere. Combs at the bottom sets it up. And Watson's got it. Back to Tingley. Clark dumps it down to Combs. Spins around left side.
I was going to say she had to be fouled.
No doubt about that one. Boy, a wild frenzy that time. And end up Lady Tigers coming out of there. Combs at the bottom of the pile. And now she has the charity stripe to shoot a pair.
Roseman picks up the personal, her third. Team's first this half.
Shot's no good. Hawkins will check back in for Lady Tigers. Coming in for Clark and back in for the Lady Eagles is Lakia Williams. Second free throw coming from Caitlin. is good. Tigers lead it by 20, 35-15. 3.5 left in the third quarter. Combs with a steal on the ground. Gonna force a jump ball. And she's still down on the floor holding her hand. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be right back with Lady Tiger Basketball on the Para Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger Basketball on the Para Sports Network. Caitlin Combs got up off the court after being in there for a couple of minutes. Still being tended to over in the corner by the trainer.
Something definitely wrong with the left hand, left wrist, maybe fingers, I don't know. But
yeah,
I'm guessing the way she dove in there for that loose ball, she might have bent a finger backwards.
So many little bones in the hand, and that's not the place you need to get her. At least it's her non-shooting hand. Play goes on, though, and down the corner, Ortiz tried to get a shot up, but she's going to be fouled.
Taylor Clark on the reach in. That'll be her second, team's first this half.
Called on the floor, so no shots for Rantoul. 3:17 left, third quarter. Nearly a 5 count. Rantoul finally gets it in as Polk runs things at the top of the key for Rantoul. Roseman. Vivian Moore nearly poked it away. She's still after it. Emery, nowhere to go. Crossover and turnover off the legs of Moore into the hands of Watson. She's got to watch out as Williams was sneaking up behind. Tingley and a corner to Vivian Moore. Her shot is no good. Off the Lady Tigers and out of bounds. 2:48 left in the third quarter. Tigers still up by 20, 35-15. Rantoul inbounds the basketball as Polk walks it up the court. Vivian with a hand on it. Pull back in and turnover. Clark with a steal. No numbers. Finally get it to Watson. She's going to step inside for layup. Up and no good. Moore with the rebound. Down the floor and a jump ball. Tie up will remain with the Lady Tigers. 2:24 left, third quarter. Ball is inbounded to Gracie Watson.
It's just simple, but man, it works.
Simple but effective. 37-15, Rantoul with the ball. Williams dumps it off to Vermillion. Back up top to Polk. Emery dribbles around the right side. Trying to get a screen. Nothing doing, though. Lady Tigers, Vivian Moore pokes it away. Nearly tackled from behind as Polk will be whistled for that foul. We need a breakaway rule there, Lenny. Vivian has a wide open layup. Trinity's going to check back in. Or, excuse me, Trinity's going to trigger things for Lady Tigers as Tasha Jackson Roper checks back in for Rantoul. Gracie, there she goes. Doggone it. Feel for her.
I do, yeah.
You just don't want her to get timid. Just keep shooting it. Clark kicks him out to Watson. Watson inside, back out to Tingley. Tingley left side to Hawkins. Down to Vivian. Vivian off of her leg and out of bounds. Turnover Lady Tigers. Peyton Smith checks back in as Hawkins will have a seat. Minute 31 left, third quarter. Walking the ball to the floor is Tanaya Polk. Across the timeline, picks up her dribble, dangerous spot, gets the ball away to Roseman. Roseman back to Jackson Roper. Back corner to Polk. Off the leg, Nope, foul's going to be
Called
called.
a foul. Wow.
Yeah, I thought it went off her leg, but she reached down and grabbed her before did Gracie Watson.
That'll be Gracie's first, though. It'll be the team's second this half.
Rantoul inbounds. Well, Jackson Roper had nowhere to go, and Lady Tigers ended up reaching in. Peyton Smith had her tied up, but brought that arm down. His whistle for the foul.
Be Peyton's second. Team's third now.
Rantoul underneath their basket. Gets the ball into Williams. Spin move up, no good. Jackson Roper with the board. Good up and under move and in. Good strong move that time by Jackson Roper. As they cut the lead to 20, 37-17, under a minute left, third quarter. Tingley back to Moore. Moore's wide open on the wing, no good, short. Pulled out of there by Ortiz. Steal by Tingley. 40 seconds left, third quarter. Normally be a time where we go to four corners, but Coach Tingley wants to see some more offense, and Moore absorbed the contact and laid it off the back rim for two. She's in double digits with 10. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Roper Jackson gets away with the walk. Up softly off the rim and in for Lakaya Williams. 15 seconds. Lady Tigers look to get the last shot of this quarter. Moore, good crossover move. Oh, just she had the Euro step.
Yeah,
the left leg just did not agree with that move. But there was a lot of contact there too. Well, foul could have been called, probably should have. 5 seconds left here. Lady Tigers inbounds under their basket. Play did not work that time, but Peyton got the rebound, and Clark at the buzzer. We'll see if a foul was called or not before, and it was. Rantoul coach got tickled on that one. But anyway.
Yeah, fouls on 12. That's Polk. That'll be her third.
It's Taylor Clark at the line shooting two. Knocks down the first one. Her second one upcoming is good as well. So we'll head to the third quarter or fourth quarter now. Lady Tigers on top 41-19. We'll be back on Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger Basketball on the Paris Sports Network. Opening game of the 2022 North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament. Lady Tigers head to the fourth quarter with the 41-19 lead over Rantoul. Tournament action continues tomorrow night. Lady Tigers will not be playing. Rantoul will play Terre Haute North in the early game. Charleston will face Danville in the second one. Lady Tigers back in action on Thursday. Turnover right off the bat for Rantoul as Tingley walks the ball across the timeline. Left side to Watson. Moore wide open underneath. Unable to get it to her though. Clark fakes right, goes left. Smith unable to corral. Now she gets it back to Moore. Moore back to Smith at the free throw line. Back to Moore, all the way across court to Watson. Drills inside and out. Out of Clark. Clark baseline. Dumps it in to Peyton Smith. Shot hard off the glass. Good patience that time, though, by the Lady Tigers. They worked it to a great shot, just unable to finish. 12-foot jump shot that time by Emery is no good. Watson comes away with it. Clark from 10, no good. Watson just inside the paint. That shot is no good. Pulled down by Smith. Back up top to Tingley. Watson down the corner to Moore. Smith, her 8-foot jumper is good. Peyton Smith knocks it home for her 8th point of the night. Poke, ball top the key, picks up her dribble, dumps it into Vermillion. Her shot rolls around and out. Boy, trying to save that time by Poke, but it went right to the Lady Tigers. Clark, her layup is good. Taylor Clark with an easy layup for her 6th point of the night. 45-19 your score. Jackson Roper kicks it back up top to Poke. She dribbles in, and Watson's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, it'll be Gracie's 2nd. Team's 4th.
I have a feeling over the course of the season that Tanaya Poke shoots an awful lot of free throws, Lenny. She's pesky.
Yeah, she is.
And she is fearless. First free throw is up, no good off the glass. Deming Hawkins checks back in, replacing Peyton Smith. Good job by Peyton, her first varsity start. As Anaya Emery takes a seat for Rantoul. 6:11 left in this one. That shot rattles home for Poke. Just her first point of the night. Vivian Moore, contact there, but probably a good no call as Vivian initiated that contact. To Clark, dumps it to Hawkins. Back to Clark. Her 3 right in line with us is short. Pulled out of there by Jackson Roper. Good hustle back, though, by Clark to break that up and force a turnover. Hawkins wide open as Moore.
I was say, yeah.
She was trying to get both feet in on that reception. I understand what she was doing there. Just took that extra one, though. Boy, you see somebody that wide open and your eyes just light up.
Yeah, they do.
Things get sped up a whole lot right there.
It was a good pass from Deming, though, to get it down to her, but maybe just a little too far.
Too much excitement. Josie Roseman with the ball, top or left side to Vermillion. She dribbles around. Her shot's blocked by Hawkins. Now we're going to try it again. Vivian Moore hoping for another layup, and that one is good. Took her time on that one. That's a quick learning experience right there.
Yeah,
just turn it over the trip before, and now you say, hey, I got time here. I want to gather and lay it in. Good job by Vivian. 47-20 your score. Off the hands, we need a 3-point basket for a running clock here, Lenny. You in favor of that?
I would work.
Moore, a lot of contact, as Jackson Roper's going to be whistled for that one.
That'll be her 3rd. Be the team's 4th.
Vivian headed the free throw line as freshman Kylie Edwards has to check in for Lady Tigers. She'll come in for Taylor Clark. Clark will have a seat. As Moore is set for her 2nd free throw. And when it's on its way, short off the front, pulled down by Watson. Watson to Hawkins in the corner. Back to Watson. Back to Hawkins. Dribbles around, back to Watson. Moore says, let me in on this. Skips across to Tingley. Wide open threes. Good. Trinity Tingley waited patiently over there for that one. Yes, she did. She was open for an awful long time that trip, but unable to see it. See her teammates were Lady Tigers. 4:20 left, and a foul's going to be called. Kylie gets her name in the official book, but it's for a foul. First foul on Kylie. It's the 5th on the Lady Tigers. Pope gets it in.
Oh, they got her for another one. 2 quick fouls right off the
Yeah,
get.
that's just wrong place, wrong time, or something like that. Probably nailed it. Vermillion sat to inbound underneath her basket. Throws the ball, not touched. Be gathered by Williams. Williams to Polk. Good crossover move that time by Emery. Her shot's up and no good. Lady Tigers getting out-rebounded by a much shorter Rantoul team. And that was a pretty clean block there by Gracie, unless she had her underneath.
That's going to be Gracie's third anyway. Team 7th, so they should be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way.
Boy, too many chances that time.
Yeah, it was.
For the size of the lineup they have out there, too many chances because the two smallest ladies on the court were getting the rebounds. That free throw is up and good by Williams, her third point of the night. Second one short. A couple Lady Tigers fought for it, and Vermillion stuck her hand in there at the last minute, poked it away. 50-21 your score. 2:40 left in this one. Edwards, right side. To Watson, to Moore. Well, Deming had her gal sealed, but it's overthrown.
Yep,
And over and back
over
to be
and
the
back.
call.
Turnover Paris.
Deming was calling for it, but pass sailed just a little bit high. Emery fires a three off the glass, no good. Pulled down by Edwards. Tingley up to Hawkins. The Lady Tigers had numbers. Moore, bounce pass from Hawkins, lays it off to Watson. She's fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Well, maybe shooting free throws will get Gracie untracked.
Just got to see it go through. We got a continuous clock now for the rest of this one. 1:45 left. Stephanie Johnson set to check in, along with Bella Moreski. Coach Tingley empties his bench. Watson, second free throw, no good. Final minute 15 of this one, just waiting on the final score. Vermillion dribbles right side, dumps it off to Jackson Roper. Thought about a three, back to Vermillion. And a ticky-tack foul is going to be called. Got to know the situation here. Peyton Smith's going to be whistled for that.
It'll be her third. Team's 8th.
Stephanie Johnson will check in. .40 seconds and running. Vermillion misses. Hawkins pulls it down. Nearly a turnover. Edwards back to Hawkins. Back to Edwards, corner to Moko. Or excuse me, Moreski. Moreski up top to Edwards. Smith, Edwards, Johnson, Smith. Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Bella kicked it out. She had a wide open look. 10 seconds left. The layup is no good, out of bounds, and that will do it.
That should be your final, 50-21.
Opening game in the North American Lighting Tournament goes to Lady Tigers by a score of 50-21. We'll be back with stats and hopefully a word from Coach Tingley. You're watching Lady Tiger basketball on the Parasports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Every day you see their lights coming and going. North American Lighting, an employer of choice, offers exciting careers and world-class benefits to its team members. In business since 1983, NAL is not only one of the leading employers in our local community, but they have grown to be the largest exterior automotive lighting supplier in North America. As a long-standing member of this community, NAL is rooting for the Paris Tigers this football season. Best of luck to the boys of fall. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Your final for the opening game of the 2022 North American Lighting Thanksgiving Tournament is your Lady Tigers. Come away with a victory, 50-21 over the Rantoul Lady Eagles. Turn over to my partner, Lenny Irwin, for some final stats.
All righty, thank you, Jeff. For the Lady Eagles from Rantoul, they shot 3 out of 11 from the free throw line for 27%. They were 9 out of 29 from the floor for 31%. And they never made a three-pointer. They were 0 for 2 from three-point land. I had them unofficially committing, 25 turnovers in the contest. and fouls weren't an issue. They only had 4 personal fouls that second half. They were led in scoring with 8 points by Tashay Jackson Roper, followed by 4 points apiece for Nicole Vermillion and Anaya Emery, 3 points for Lakaya Williams, and 1 point apiece for Tanea Polk, and 1 point for Josie Roseman. That totals our 21. For your Lady Tigers, 5 out of 13 from the free throw line, 38%. We were 15 out of 34 for 2-point land for 44%, and 5 out of 24 from 3-point land for 21%. I had us unofficially committing 16 turnovers in the contest, and personal fouls still weren't a problem for us either. We had 8 in that second half. We were led in scoring by Vivian Moore with 12 points. Then it drops down to 8 apiece for 3 girls. I had Trinity Tingley with 8, Caitlin Combs with 8, and Peyton Smith with 8. Then it dropped down to 6 for Taylor Clark and 4 apiece for Deming Hawkins and Gracie Watson. And if anybody gets a tough shooter award, it had to be Gracie Watson tonight, man. She could not get a basket to fall, and they all looked good from up here where we were setting. I mean, they were right on. A lot of them were down in and out, rolled around, and for whatever reason just would not fall. So Gracie still ends up with 4, though. So still a good victory for the Lady Tigers tonight. 50-21 your final. So
It's just a hang with them night for Gracie. I have no doubt that she'll rebound and be just fine going forward.
Oh, no doubt.
So overall, Lenny, good defensive pressure from the Lady Tigers in the game, forcing, Rantoul, just doesn't shoot the 3 that often.
No.
They only took 2 on the night, so they knew they had to get the ball in the paint. Lady Tigers were physical with them, but it resulted in 25-plus turnovers for Rantoul. But on the other side of the coin, Lady Tigers guilty of a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, we
as well.
turned it over 16 times ourselves. So
We'll get better at that.
Oh, no doubt. Like I said, first game jitters. Probably wasn't a normal starting lineup that you would normally see from the Lady Tigers because, like I said, we had 4 girls still in street clothes tonight, and one of them was our main starter, Kendra Young. I think she started for the last 3 years, so be glad to get her back Thursday. If not Thursday, it'll be Saturday for sure, probably. So I'm not sure Coach is coming up tonight.
He's sitting on the front bench, but that's okay. We'll talk to him on Thursday night. Game 2 coming up is Champaign Central versus Charleston. Tomorrow night, Lady Tigers are off. They'll be back in action as they host the defending champion Terre Haute North Lady Patriots at 5:15. Then pool play will begin on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock and run all the way through the championship game at 5 o'clock. So we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll talk to you again on Thursday evening. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so that you know every time we go live. We'll be live on Thursday night at 5 o'clock. For my partner, Lenny Irwin, we thank to everybody for joining us. We'll talk to you later on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by First Farmers Bank and Trust, North American Lighting, Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Alina FS, Savoya's Pizza, the Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram Waste Disposal, the Skating Rink, and our affiliate sponsors, the Mary Lou Pine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.